See if I can get it set in the right place. Alright guys, we got a unique one here today. This one has, if I can get close enough for you to see it, it has a line coming off here with a Y at the end, a line coming down here with a Y at the end, a line coming off that way, another line coming up there. I mean, it's just full of lines. And it has 2 impact points. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through the biggest impact point here. Oh, you know what I need to do? No wonder I can't see very well. Why don't you guys ever remind me to put my eyeballs on? My clear eyes. Come on now. You know I'm supposed to be wearing my clear eyeballs for this kind of stuff. You should remind me. Alright, let me get the camera back in place here. Sorry, my hand's in your way. We're going to go through the big impact point right there. That's where we're going to go through. And we're going to hope that we can get all these little lines to fill in like they're supposed to. And again, I have a brand new drill bit on here, so it does not take much. A couple of touches. And the windshield is warm. It's been sitting in the sun. So, we're going to get our tool on here. Get our tool set into place. If I can see where I'm at here, it's hard. It's difficult to see. Alright, that should be good. Now you guys aren't going to get to see a whole hell of a lot of this, to be honest with you, because of the way I have to do it. I have to keep that in the shade because it's a no jacket day right now, guys. It's a no jacket day. We're not wearing a jacket, and the car's been sitting in the sun facing the sunlight, so the windshield is nice and warm. That means medium viscosity resin today. Seven drops should be enough. And if I get down here low enough, maybe you can see what I'm doing. But that hurts my knee being squatted down on the pavement like this. Kneeling down on the pavement hurts my knee. I don't like it. So I'm probably not going to sit here for very long, I'll tell you that. Alright, she is filling. Love it when a windshield's warm. And I can use my medium resin. Makes things so much nicer. I really don't like being down here on my knees, but at the same time I've got to be able to see what the chip is doing too. So hopefully you can see it. This is a Corvette, I believe, so it sits really low. And the windshield is at such an angle this way that I can't just lean over it and see what I'm doing. I have to literally get down on one knee. I've done other sports cars that are the same way. And I'll usually put a rag under my knee to keep it from hurting so bad when I'm sitting on the concrete, but we're not putting a rag under it today. We're not going to be down here that long. So, this should fill in relatively quickly. Very unique chip. It had all kinds of little lines and tridents coming off of it, so definitely a unique chip. I don't know why this down here is not filling, or maybe it is and I'm just seeing it in at the wrong angle. Maybe it's just got air in it, I don't know. Let's pull a vacuum again. We'll let that vacuum set on there for a minute this time. And we'll watch it and we'll see.
Hey! Hey! Hey, what are you doing? Fucking, hey! Shut.
They're having fun, apparently. It's a Saturday for me. It's a beautiful Saturday for me. Beautiful day. It's either close to 60 or slightly above 60. I don't know for sure, to be honest. It's either close to it or slightly above it. Might be slightly above 60. All the other little lines have filled in. I'm just waiting for that one to fill in the rest of the way. Can't rush it though. It's just going to take a minute, I guess. Do not want to rush it. All the other little tiny lines with the little tridents coming off of them have all filled in. So we're just going to give that one a chance to fill the rest of the way without adding too much pressure to the glass. We're just going to let it fill. We want that chip to look real good when we're finished. And if I was to look at it from different angles, yeah, it still needs to finish filling. We just got to be patient, guys. You know, sometimes people just get in too damn big a hurry. They just think, oh my God, this is taking forever, when in all actuality you've only been there like a minute or two. But when you're nervous about a chip, like I am with this one, 2 minutes can seem like an hour. This chip had so many weird little lines coming off of it. I've never seen a chip quite like this. It had actually 3 different impact points on it. So I've never actually seen a chip quite like this. And I love new stuff. Although new stuff does make me a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie. When I encounter a chip I've never seen before, it does make me a little nervous. I mean, my basics of doing repairs, you know, kicks in, and I'm like, okay, well, we're going to do it this way, and this way. We're going to do this, that, and the other. But the nervousness is still there. Pull a vacuum. All the lines all the way around are completely filled. We just have that one little tiny spot right there that needs to fill in the rest of the way. So we'll pull a vacuum on it for a second. And looking at it from a distance, it looks amazing. But I'm right up close to it. So of course, being right on top of it like I am, I can see a lot more than the customer can see. I'll see a lot more than the customer will see. Let's go ahead and pressurize one more time. Get that little tiny spot to fill in the rest of the way. And then we'll be gold. So I watch my little cup in the mirror, and when it starts to expand a little bit, I know I've got pressure enough to get that resin to flow. And then you can increase the pressure just slightly, just, you know, a tiny bit at a time if you need to. Alright, that is full. So let's get our umbrella off the windshield, let the sun work on that for a minute. We want the sun to kind of cure that before we take the tool off, just because of the fact that there's so many fine lines in that chip that we really don't want to do any sudden pressure changes or anything, so we're just going to let the sun beat on that for a second. Yep, she's looking pretty damn good if you ask me. it's not going to be 100% invisible. Put a little bit more shade on it because that little black line showed up again when I moved my umbrella. Well, from a different angle anyway. From this angle over here you can't really see it, but from this angle I can. That's going to be as good as it gets, my friends. It's not going to be completely invisible no matter what I do. Let the sun hit on that for a minute or two. We don't want to wipe on that too hard yet. Alright, let's pull the tool here. Yeah, there was just a bunch of lines in this chip, guys. Just a bunch of different lines. Multiple impact points. And a bunch of different lines. Alright, now we just got to let that cure. And we can actually let the sun cure it now. How cool is that? It's a beautiful thing. We'll just let the sun beat on that for a few minutes. We can put this and this away now. I have 2 more vehicles to do right here. Because with my prices, people talk. And they share information, which is a beautiful thing. And that gets me a lot more work than if I was higher priced. Now granted, I do a really good job, which is something that impresses people as well, and they talk about. But you can do the best job on the planet, and somebody might mention you, but when you do a really, really good job and your prices are low enough, people talk. That is a fact. I'll make sure I get my windshield suction cup marks off that windshield, because we don't like having suction cup marks on the windshield after we're done, or arm prints, or any of that for that matter. And I'm sure he's got some better cleaners that will get rid of my arm prints better. You know, people with nice cars like this have really good cleaners and stuff that I don't carry with me because they're too expensive for me to be carrying around. Alright, what do you say we get the mirror out of there? Don't really need the mirror behind it anymore, other than to reflect a little bit of the sunlight back onto it, but we don't really need it in there to see with at this stage. just got to let it cure up. So you know it's not going to be 100% invisible. You have 3 different impact points. 3 different, where like a rock hit it with 3 different points on it.
Yeah, I noticed there was three different spots.
Right, there's 3 different impact points where like a 3-pointed rock hit it.
Yeah.
And then with all the little lines are pretty much invisible.
It's just those little dots.
Yeah, you're going to be able to see the little dots because once they're filled with resin and scraped across, you know, the resin turns white.
Resin turns white, yeah.
And then you're probably still going to see a couple of the lines, you know, because I can only put so much pressure on the tool without your windshield cracking.
Right.
And that's the last thing we want.
Right.
We don't want your windshield to crack. So we filled it in really good. And then of course this is just the curing process. We put the tape on there because it helps enhance the UV light. And that was a big chunk of glass missing right there in the middle. It was a huge chunk of glass. And then of course it looks like a little pocket right there that didn't quite get resin, but that shouldn't crack. I mean, it's a little pocket.
Yeah,
but then you got that impact point, that impact point, that impact point, and that impact point.
Yeah, it was. I could physically see it come and hit.
Just crazy. Now I can, if you want, I can try to drill that pocket and fill it, but you're taking a chance.
Yeah, I'm
not concerned about there being a little pocket there.
Yeah.
Because there's no lines coming off of it or going through it or anything. It's, you know, pretty much a nil chance of it cracking.
Yeah.
But I've had some people that want me to drill them and fill them.
I'm not so worried about that. Really.
Yeah, I was concerned about the lines coming off that had so many different, you know, I mean, it was crazy. The way that...
My only, so there was that, but my question is on... I don't know what's doable or not doable and whatnot, but I have these other ones that were just like a surface, kind of like how that is. I don't know, is there anything I can put, or how is that?
Well, those won't crack or anything, they're just pit marks.
They're pit marks. Is there anything?
I can put a drop of resin on them and level them with the windshield, but that makes them turn white.
Okay.
Right now they're mostly clear. I mean, you can see them, but they're mostly clear. But as soon as I scrape the resin off, they'll look like that.
Like that, just because it's so deep?
Yeah, because anytime you scrape across resin, it turns white, you know. So it's going to be a white spot. Everywhere I fill in a little pit, there's going to be a white spot.
White spot, yeah. it'll be flush, but it'll be white.
Yeah. But that chip, you had that main impact point up there, and that little tiny line coming off that way that had a Y coming off of it like that. And then you had that line coming up at the top that had a Y coming off, and then you had an impact point here that connected those two, and an impact point down here that connected them.
Right.
And then where was the other one? Oh yeah. And then there was a third one over there. I mean, all these impact points had all these little lines in them, and then you had all these little tiny hair lines coming off that wide out like that. I mean, that was just... I've never seen a chip like that. I've never seen a chip get a hairline crack and then form a Y at the end of each one like that. That was crazy.
It was a big rock. It was a big rock.
Alright, well guys, you know what to do. Hit the like button, click the subscribe button, share the video, throw me some love. I'll see you in the next one.